What's going on, guys? It's Grano, and today I want to talk about Battlefield Hardline and its current state in the community and how it's pretty depressing, to be perfectly honest. And I do not understand why. I think Battlefield Hardline is a fantastic game, and hopefully some of you Battlefield players can offer me some insight as to why people don't like it, or if you agree with me throughout the video, let me know also. So, Getaway DLC has most recently dropped. We all probably know that, us Battlefield players. And Levelcap referred to it as the first and last day of the Getaway DLC on PC, meaning that after today no one else will be playing it, which is a damn shame. And he said it is a crying shame. And also refers to the fact that Hardline are giving away new weapons, which they are. They gave away 9 free weapons to not people who don't even have premium. And he also mentions they're really cool guns. He also mentions that Capture the Bag is a sort of a letdown, and I don't understand that either. I agree with him on that. But he criticises it as having random themes, nothing games changing in the new maps, like there's no theme of the maps. And personally, I think that's insignificant. I think that the maps are great. All of them, all 4 of the new maps are fantastic. But yeah, he sort of criticises them for not having a universal theme, which I don't really understand. And then goes on to say he wants to promote it. So, if you want to promote this and regenerate it on the PC community level cap, you've got 1.3 million people subscribed to you. You can reach them and convince them to come back to it. If you enjoy the game and think it's great, and there's really cool guns, I don't see the harm in reaching out to your community or your subscribers, 1.3 million of them, and returning them or encouraging them to return to the game. I just don't get it. But he says nothing will revive it on PC, and I think that one of the first steps to doing that is engaging himself in trying to revive it as a sort of figurehead of the Battlefield community. So as far as Battlefield Hardline goes, the positives for the game are, I think it's one of the best games of last year, to be perfectly honest. I think it's a fun, well-rounded game. It's not as vehicle dominant as Battlefield 4. They even took away splash damage for HMGs when the choppers were mildly powerful and the HMGs were mildly powerful. They took away splash damage. So vehicles are by no means powerful in Battlefield Hardline. That is for damn sure. There's lower TTK, and I think this is a major criticism of Battlefield Hardline, yet I do not understand the logic behind people criticising a Battlefield title just because it has lower TTK. I mean, look at it. If you shoot first and you're accurate in Battlefield Hardline, you'll win the gunfight. If you shoot first and you're accurate in Battlefield 4, 3, or Bad Company 2, you will get the kill. It's just how it is. In Hardline, there's also a great assortment of weapons. We just recently got 9 new weapons in a free DLC to the whole community, and prior to that there's been plenty as well. I just don't understand. It's also got it's also fast paced. I mean, it's sort of like a COD Battlefield hybrid, and I think it's also criticised for the cops and robbers aspect quite a bit. I'm sort of on the fence about should it have been called a Battlefield. I mean, I think they might have been better off served if they called it something else. But, I mean, it's not the end of the world. At the core, the foundation of the game is a Battlefield. I mean, the fundamental aspects are Battlefield. It's Frostbite 3, etc. So, I think it's a COD and Battlefield hybrid, and I love the game, to be perfectly fair. Now, from a negative standpoint, where we are in Australia, we don't get lob servers. For the last at least 2 months, we've had no servers on the Xbox One. And I think PS4 wouldn't be too much better off, but it would be better served. And PC is probably just completely dead in Australia. If it's dead in America, it's probably dead in Australia as well. Also, another thing I'll note is V-Blazed, the co-leader of Seismic FPS with me, purchased premium for this game, and I must admit he would not have got his money's worth for it, because we've downloaded the DLC for it, and we can't get Australian servers. So when we do play on the DLC, it's in 200 plus ping servers to the United States. And it's just not fair, to be perfectly honest. It's not enjoyable to play in when your shots aren't registering and you have to shoot sort of 3 feet before the enemy just for them to register due to the ping. But yeah, so that's just where I'm at with Battlefield Hardline, honestly. I really don't understand anyone's logic saying it's not a fun game. It just blows my mind, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I've played Battlefield Hardline for a long time. I'm level 150. I have been for quite some time. And when Australian Conquest servers were going, which is what I play solely, I think Battlefield need to stick to Conquest TDM, like the base Rush, like stuff like that, the base core game modes that have done really well and get the most player base. And doing so, I've had a lot of fun. Like, I'm a big Battlefield 4 fan as well, don't get me wrong. I love Battlefield 4. I'm a big fan of Battlefield franchise. Played a hell of a lot of Battlefield 3. Bad Company 2 was probably the best Battlefield ever, in my opinion. And so I'm not biased towards Hardline, don't get me wrong. I think Battlefield 4 is equally as good, probably, but it's in a different way of Hardline. Hardline's its own game, and I don't think it deserves the neglect it's got, to be perfectly fair. So yeah, that's just where I'm at. Please leave me comments and help me figure out what the hell is going on in people's minds when they don't just neglect Hardline and think it's a waste of money, etc. Because honestly, Visceral are doing their best to give you values for money, and it's just a shame coming from where I'm at, Australia, to see no one playing such a good game. I mean, I can get a game of Hotwire with 20 out of 32 players in it at best. Maybe a game of Heist that's full every blue moon. But yeah, just let me know, guys, please. It would really help me out to figure this thing out, because V-Blaze and I have spoke about it, and we really can't wrap our heads around it, because we both think it's a fantastic game, and yeah. So if you did make it this far, please comment and give me your insight, what you think of Hardline, if you like it, if you don't, why not, how come, etc, etc. But anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. It's just something a bit different for me. I really have to clear this off my head, because I just don't understand the logic behind people not liking it. Anyway, guys, it's been Grano. Thanks for listening. Peace.
There goes one. Got a guy. Look out for this camera. There. We're taking sniper fire. We got a sniper.